Everyone, I'm going to teach you how to do record linking. We are going to use the BYU Record Linking Lab. So first, you're going to type in recordlinkinglab.byu.edu. That will bring you to this screen. Now, the BYU Record Linking Lab is a great resource. They are working with Family Search to help convert any historical records into linkable data that can be used for research and helping people to find their families, which is what we're going to help to do. So when you come to the screen, you're going to click on Volunteer tab. When you get here, you're going to scroll down. Now here you're going to see 3 tools that are great for beginners. These include curated collections with easy hints, but I'm going to show you how to use the random hint button. So that's this one here. You're going to click on this. It's going to bring up this screen. This is a great resource, a great place to start if you're a beginner, because the hints that it's going to give you are 5-star with 95% accuracy. And so how we do this is we're going to start by clicking this button to get a hint. It's going to open another screen, and here you'll need to be logged into Family Search. Once you're logged in, it's going to bring you to what's called Source Linker. This is where you are going to determine if the information on the left-hand column matches the information on the right-hand column. Everything in the right-hand column is already on the family tree. Everything in the left-hand column is a new collection. Most everything you're going to see is a part of the Numident. This is a new collection that they've got on Family Search. And so when we go to compare this information, you can click over here on Details, and it will drop down more information. Now, how we determine if this is a good match or not is we are going to count out data points. If you can get 6 or more data points, it is a very good match. A data point includes, you get 1 data point for every piece of matching information. So we can see here her first name, Alta, that's 1 data point. The P for the middle name matches Pearl, that's 2. Ross, and Ross is 3. We'll scroll down here, and we have her husband, Howard, that's 4. T for trailer is 5, and Edwards 6. Already we have a really good probability that this is a match. Now we're going to come down here. This is actually a special record to start with here. What we can see that they already have 2 children in the tree. Here are their information. And then we have this child from this record that is not yet in their tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to determine if this would be a good match by looking at their place of residence. Let's see if we can find anything that matches here. And we can see that in 1930, they were living in Orville, Dallas, Alabama. We can see that in 1994, he had lived in Alabama. In 1923, he was living in Alabama. So that is a good match. Let's look up here again. Let's check out these siblings down here. So another thing you'd want to look at is these births, if they coincide. So this child looks like it would have been the oldest, born in 1923. The next son, 1925, which is very probable, and then in 1932. This may indicate that there are more children that are born and not yet added to this family. So I would say this is a very good match. We're going to start by adding, that this is going to add a person to the tree, which is something that you're going to learn when you watch the adding names to the tree. But this will be important to know because you'll run into it on SourceLinker. So because this person is not yet on the tree, it's going to automatically populate the information here and create these relationships. You're going to click Create New Person. It automatically created this new person, and now we're going to attach this information, adding every piece individually, and then we click Attach. And that new person has been added to the tree, and this record is attached to that person. We need to go and attach the details to each of these parents as well. All right, so this family is finished, and now we can close out of the screen, come back to the random hint button and click the button again, it will bring up a new set of records. This, as you can see, something came up with this one with an error, and that's okay. We just go ahead and close it and open up a new hint. Great. All right. So again, just as doing this exercise again, we are going to look for data points. Curtis J. Schiffer, Curtis James Schiffer, that's 3. Dolly M. Brooks, Dolly Mae Brooks, that's 6. And now we've got more children, and it looks like another child that's missing. So let's look at these details. Let's look at the birth dates. This son was born in 1924, 1929, 1934. Looks like those are twins that did not make it past a year. 1936. So it appears that there are quite a few children missing, and we've been able to help identify one for this family. Her birth matches their residence locations throughout the year. 1925, Des Moines, Polk, Iowa, and she was born in 1929 in that same area. So this is a good match. We can also identify that same residence from her brother. So I feel like this is a good match. So we're going to add, again, this is going to add a new name to the tree. All the information's populated for you here. Create new person. We're going to add the information over. Click attach. Come up here. We want to attach the same record to her parents. And there we go. That one is finished. So something important to notice. Remember, if you're a beginner, this might feel overwhelming. Just take it one step at a time, and over time it will get easier and you'll start to recognize things much quicker. If you do pull up a collection and you're not sure, something doesn't seem right about it, or you're having a hard time identifying if it's a match, just close it out and open a new hint, and that's totally fine. I've done it a few times before. So far, most of these are looking like a good match, and it appears most of the time you will be adding someone to the tree. But that's great.